Hey. I want to apologize right off the bat. I am so sorry that it has taken me so long to actually get this video out there. If I didn't have issues like a little bit of low self-worth, the fear of rejection, a few other things, procrastination, a few character traits I'm still working on and will most likely be working on the rest of my life, I would have had this video done a long time ago. You see, my mission in life has always been to inspire and encourage people to be their best. And that means you. If there was anything when you were in my presence that I could help you do or become, all you'd have to do is ask. And I typically, for wisdom that is not my own, would know the questions to ask you to help you find your own answers. You see, unless you decide for yourself that you want to make a change, you're never gonna make a change. You can talk about having a change until you're blue in the face, until you're pulling out your hair. You would still not make a change. The day you make a change is the day that you commit to making a change. Now, my whole life, I've been writing about life, love, finances, and faith. I've often wondered, why am I doing this? And yet I am compelled. It is a crazy thing within me. I can wake up at 2:30, 3:30 in the morning and content is pouring out of me. The times that I'm obedient, I will grab my laptop, I'll put it on dim and I'll just start typing away. Times I'm not obedient, I just talk to God about it. And I feel like a lot of times I disappoint myself and I disappoint you when I don't follow through with what I'm instructed to do. Over the past 25 years of empowering people to live successful lives, I'm honored when I hear back from people, oh my gosh, Sharon, the materials you gave me changed my life. But in reality, most of you will hear my content, you'll never post, you'll never comment, you won't ever share, and yet some of you will actually use it and your lives will be changed. And that's what I go for. I'm not looking for the likes and the follows and the subscribes, although they're a love language to me, and I'd appreciate it if you do it. What I'm looking for is the comments of, oh my gosh, you helped me change my life. I am forever grateful. Now, in the 25 years of creating content, it wasn't until something really devastating and painful happened in my own life that everything came to be. You see, the priority-driven life was created just a couple of years ago. It was bringing together 25 years worth of my life. Now, I created the Priority-Driven Life Planner. The planner, and does this look backwards on the video? Whatever. I'll put a link down below. The planner has everything, the top things that I can teach you to help you gain your perspective, gain your footing, to make a shift in your life. Now, I call it a 90-day all-in-one daily planner because for 90 days, you're going to have a different character trait every day. You can work on developing that trait or not. Across the bottom of each page is what I called for 25 years free to spend. It is an alternative budget. It's a free-flowing cash flow system. No, it's not envelopes, it's not budgeting. It's really looking at every day the 13 areas of your life and deciding how do you want to show up. For instance, I looked at my planner today and I looked at the category of fun. Am I having fun? Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just doing life. But I want to be intentional on having fun. I want to be intentional on total wellness from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. So across every day of the planner, you have the 13 areas of life. But more than that, you start with, where do you want to be in 90 days? Now, for some of you, you've never thought about where you wanted to be tomorrow, so this is a stretch. And so instead of starting there, let's flip a couple of pages and let's start on the page that says needs. Now, we all have needs in our lives, and we also have feelings. Now, there are feelings when our needs are met, and there are feelings when our needs are not being met. So I encourage you to start with, right now, what are you feeling? And for me, and most of the people I worked with, we actually needed assistance on doing this step. So I would go to my planner and open up the page that says my feelings. And I would identify, oh, I'm feeling a little agitated. Oh, discombobulated. Oh, I'm actually feeling, what is that word? Oh, peaceful, content, tranquil. Okay, every time I'm feeling something, instead of giving my feelings, the what for, and trying to shove them down, I take my feelings and I honor them. Okay, I'm feeling frustrated. Why? What is the need that my feelings are trying to tell me hasn't been met? And sometimes for me, financial security. That's a need in my life. There's a need in my life just to be understood, to be known, to know others. There's a need to be connected. So in the planner are the needs and the feelings. Now, if you're thinking, I don't want this planner thing, well, that's okay too. On my website at PriorityDrivenLife.com, you can go there, and whatever you're facing during the day, is it a life issue? Is it a love issue? Is it a financial issue? Is it a faith? Find the tab on the website that addresses that area of life and go through the content there. My website is content rich. The purpose is to help you create your best life. Now again, I hear you. Sometimes, how do you create your best life when you don't like your life? Some of you, many of you, may be working a job you hate. And I'll tell you, quit! Because how do you ever find something else when you're busy spending all of your time and energy in that one thing? Now, our jobs are to help us live. Our jobs are not meant to help us die. And many of us, instead of creating a living, we're actually creating a dying. We're at a job day in, day out. But that's another day. That's another rant. I'll go on. Back on my website, Ask Sharon Love, you'll find blog posts. Now, I'm across social media, from Pinterest to Instagram to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. It is a compulsion of mine to put out content to help you create your best life. Now, again, if you subscribe and you start seeing me in your feed, you're gonna wonder, how on earth does this girl come up with energy? Well, is she motivational and on purpose? What is the deal? And I'd like to say, I have no idea. I wake up, for the most part, motivated and inspired. I can work long hours at my desk, and I thoroughly enjoy what I'm doing. Now, I love nature, and being outside, it's good to my soul. But one of the things that I do, if I really want to take ownership for my day and how I'm showing up, is I grab my planner. I look at my planner and I say, what is my top priority? What's your top priority for today? And I would say it's not your job. If your top priority for your job, your day is just your job, you're living to work. And I watch that myself, because my top priority has been marketing, it's been this, it's been that, and it's all been geared towards my job. But my top priority is creating a legacy for my children's children. I want them to have the resources they need to create the life they want to create. You can create an amazing life. In fact, I challenge you, I double dog dare you to create an amazing life out of what you're living in right now. Now, sometimes that means we're going to need to make a change, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship. Sometimes we're going to have to lose, well, actually, most of the time, we're going to have to lose the excuses. So when you're ready to lose the excuses, start consuming the content over at PriorityDrivenLife.com and see if it doesn't just, meet the need. Have you been wondering, how do I change? Well, I'll tell you, you're not gonna like it, because it means choosing to change and then taking an action step. I am here for you. If there is anything that I can do, reach out and ask. Just ask Sharon Love. Put a hashtag in front of it, and myself and my team will find it, and I will do my best to reply. I want to see you succeed.